Have you ever thought about where your food comes from? Maybe it's time to make a more sustainable food choice. Famous athletes like Kyrie Irving, Venus Williams, and next slide, Louis Hamilton have all either tried a vegan diet or are still vegans today. This is a screenshot of an article from CNN that talked about a woman who owns a restaurant in China who has been perfecting the fake meat. She thinks more people are embracing the vegetarian culture and they're considering their health. She thinks that there's too much fat and oil in red meat, and her alternatives are much better. In this slide, you can see some screenshots of some text that came from a video on CNN. It talks about how food waste and meat consumption are big contributors to global warming, with food waste producing between 8% and 10% and livestock 14.5% of global emissions. It also talks about how you do not need to be eating meat and poultry every single day to get your protein requirements. There are plenty of alternatives, yet people still think that consuming meat every day is better for their health. This article showed that people were unaware of the fact that meat production causes a stress on the environment. They thought that it was not significant compared to other human activities that pollute the environment. However, meat production has a very bad effect on the environment. So why will people continue to eat meat even though we are killing our environment? A scholarly article written by Marcus H. Ristagno goes into detail of how stress affects farm animals. All farm animals experience some level of stress during their lives. It reduces the fitness of the animal, which is expressed through failure to achieve production performance standards or through disease and death. As a result, the meat is not good. This review shows that there is increasing evidence to demonstrate that stress can have significant effect on food safety. So my question is, if animals are stressed and the quality of their meat is not good, why are we locking them up like you see in the pictures above for food? They deserve to roam free in the wild and have a great life like we do. No animal should be killed or raised for food. This article shows how it's going to be very hard to target the big stuff. People will be very stubborn when trying to give up things like hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken, and pork. It's something they have consumed for their entire life, and they're not very open to switch. However, by starting off with small things, like a side of mac and cheese, or even just a small plant-based pizza, we can slowly chip away at their diets, and eventually they will be eating all plant-based food. The next time you go to the supermarket, I want to challenge you. Pick something up from the vegan aisle, whether it be a pizza or mac and cheese, and have it for dinner one night. Think about if this is something you could see yourself eating once, twice, maybe even 3 times a week. By making some small changes in your diet, you can help the environment and your overall health. It may not happen overnight, but eventually you may consider plant-based diets instead of your natural standard American diet.